So, we're going to make this video up as we go along. I was originally going to do a video talking about top 10 favorite horror weapons in horror, like, you know, like the Tall Man's Sentinel Balls or Freddy's Glove, shit like that. But then I kind of thought, hey, you know, since it's you know, Samhain and all that, let's talk about like something pretty interesting, and let's do something horror-centric rather than another list or whatever, because you guys have clearly shown from the views that you guys give absolutely no fucks about lists anymore. So yeah, so for this one we're gonna be this is gonna be a little different, and as you can see from that title, if I were a horror character, or if I were a slasher, I don't know what I'm gonna call this yet. So basically what I'm going to do is, for this video, like I said, we're going to make it up as we go along and talk about, like, what if I could be my own horror character? Like, what would be my design? What would be the tool I would want to use? Would I have any supernatural abilities? Things like that. I don't know how this is going to play out, but we'll make it up as we go along. How about that? All right. So, let's get started with this video. So, would I be supernatural or not? Well, I think I'd be supernatural in the sense that it'd be like the same way as like Jason or like Thorn Trilogy Michael, where it takes a lot to kill me. It would take a lot to kill me, and I would have like supernatural strength and durability. I wouldn't look like I'm running everywhere, but, you know, I'd be kind of like, where is he? Zoom, here I am. Kind of like a quote-unquote teleport. I would definitely love to have that. I would also love to have, I'd love to, because that's the thing, like, I'd love to get in close and, you know, if I don't have my primary weapon, I want to have the strength to use, like, other stuff. I also want to be intelligent. I actually want to have, like, a level of intelligence, not like Jason. I would love to have, like, I would love to utilize different tools. I would love to even know how to utilize my environment, which we'll get to in a bit. So, what would be my primary weapon? Like, what would be my primary weapon? I think my primary weapon that I've even talked about this a few times, where I was like, if I was a slasher, this would be my best tool, and that is a hand scythe, the sickle, basically. Why a hand sickle? Not like a giant scythe, but like a good harvesting sickle. Why that? Because it's probably one of the most versatile weapons I've seen. The only other slasher I've ever seen use it in a movie is Leslie Vernon from The Rise of Leslie Vernon. You know, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. So I think it would be a lot of fun to do that. And like I said, the hand scythe is a pretty versatile tool. It's a very, you know, you can, of course, like, do this throat slit. You can do a good decapitation, but you can also use it in different ways. You could do a good, you know, go up behind them, hit them right in the back, and maybe pull out most of their spine. You can, you know, you can swing up, hook the rib in between the rib cage, and just probably rip out something. You could also, like, since the blade's curved, you can get them right here in the aortic artery, and just start spraying blood everywhere. Unless you want to, like, get it and then just start pulling to get the blood all out. Another way, get them under the jaw, blade comes out the mouth, and then you just yank, you rip the bottom jaw off, and then you proceed to, like, grab the tongue, rip it out, then reach inside, and then you can just, like, start ripping out stuff from the inside out. Yeah, I gave it more thought than I should, but fuck you. That's all I can really say. So that would be I think that would be a lot of fun. I think there would be a level, like, just this, like, yeah, close-in combat hand scythe. Probably use it in other but like I said, I wouldn't limit myself to, like, just using one tool. I would love to use, like, other weapons. If I didn't have my the trusty sickle in my hand, I would definitely be going around using something else. I would definitely be going around, you know, instead, if I couldn't get my scythe, I'd be definitely using, like, I don't know, fucking like a giant lawn trimmer, like from like Cropsy from The Burning. I would say, as for attire, like, what should be my attire? Well, I was thinking kind of like a classic retro devil mask. Like you've probably seen them in Spirit Halloween, where they have the like it's a red mask, and it's got that retro vibe to it. That would be my go-to mask. Would I also have? Would I talk or would I not talk? That's the big like. Well, let's get into attire real fast. I haven't finished that. My attire, I think I would have like probably like a black hoodie, black clothing, kind of like something simple. I'd have gloves. If I'm going around like if I'm going around on Halloween night, swinging away, I gotta wear gloves to keep fingerprints off. I'm just saying. It's Halloween night, and I'm hunting babysitters. I'm just saying, like, you gotta have some fucking, wear some fucking gloves is all I'm saying. And have some cardio. But yeah. But now the big question is, would I talk or not? Would I be a silent killer, or would I be, like, kind of mouthy, like Freddy or, the Tall Man or Candyman? Would I be a mouthy son of a bitch? I can't help myself. I would have to talk. I would have to, like, pull out some cheesy one-liners before I'd, like, jam someone's head into, like, into, like, a blender and be like, now that's what I call pureed, and just throw them aside. Would it be scarier to be silent? Yeah. But the thing of it is, I think, like, I would be, like, now that I really think about it, I think I would be, like, a combination of both. I think I would love to be silent, but when I'm, like, taking out someone, I break out the one-liner, like hit them with an axe to the face and be like, I only asked you a question, and then just walk off. Yeah, so just save it for corny one-liners, but at the most time when I'm stalking or when I'm, out on the prowl or just following my potential victims around, I would just be kind of silent and watching, something like that. Now, as for environment, where would I be? Like, I would say probably up north, mostly because like here in Florida it's hot. Even if it is like cooler here, it's like low 80s. It's still hot, and as I said, that attire is going to be really hot and sweaty. Besides, you never get to see a lot. You do get slashers in the north, but you never get ones like when it's snowing. You never get like slasher. You don't get a lot of. Let me preference. You don't get a lot of slasher movies that are set in like a frozen environment, like a colder environment. So I would love somewhere like a cabin, have some snow, something like that. As for the name, I would say, well, they'd probably call me like something dumb like Devil Face or something. I would maybe call myself Handsome Jack or something, or Mr. D. I don't fucking know. I'm sure the internet will think of something better. Anyway, so there you go, guys. You guys tell me in the comments below. What if you were a slasher? What would you be like? Like, what would you want to be as a slasher? Just comment below. Let me know. Like, let me know what your attire, your mask, your weapon of choice. Would you be silent? Would you be a talker? Would you want to be supernatural or not? Comment below. Let me know. Also, love to utilize traps. Not like saw traps, but like kind of like bear traps or something. But anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.